Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello. This is the iris kit from Artie Mays, and I am going to start on this page here, and pretty picture here. What I wanted to do, I've done it before, is to make like two little pockets going that way and one going this way. And I chose some papers, all these paper pads that I've collected over the years and never used. And so I thought, you know, they already match, we're in the same kit, so that's what I thought I would use to make the little pockets. So what I'm going to do is to get a rough idea of this. I know I did this before, and I kind of like measured on the page how much it is. And I think I might do the same thing, or just get an idea of how much this is. This is 2 inches. I want to add a little space so it's not too snug. And then I want to add a 1/4 inch, no, a 1/2 inch. That's right, I think a 1/4 inch might have been too small last time, to fold it under and to glue that way. It has a little bit of room so it's not so tight to slide in and out. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have 2 facing, you know, this way, and 1 facing up. And I might have to change to see which doesn't hurt my eyes so much. That is, and it'll probably get covered some with some decoration, so I'm not worried about that. So let me figure that part out and I'll be right back. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have this one on the bottom, this one next, and then this one's gonna go this way. And I numbered them because, you know, I'm gonna forget. That's the top. And that is 2. What I did, I measured this, and this is like 2 inches. So I'm gonna cut the pocket 2 1/4. So that means I also need to add another 1/4. What did I say I was gonna do? I remember last time, because they were thick, but this is thinner. So I think I can get away with a 1/4 inch on each side. So 2 1/4, so that's gonna be 2 3/4. And I'm gonna chop and see if that works before I cut the rest. 2 3/4. Right, because it's going to be 2 1/4 plus add 2/4. Okay. And then I'm going to, where's the scoreboard? Uh-oh. Something's going to fall over there. I've been doing so much other stuff. Everything's gotten buried. I've been working on my quilting. Okay, so I'm just going to plan it anywhere and score at a 1/4. Scoot. Score at a 1/4. And make sure it's there, and score at a 1/4. And I didn't cut yet, did I? How long do I want them? Let us see. Yeah, that is definitely too long. I want them at least so that you can pull that out. So, get the pencil. What are you doing way back there? I just throw things. And let's see what that measures. I'm trying to hurry up. Okay. So, that measures 3 1/4. Whoops. Now again, all of this is going to be determined by the size of your page and the size of your tags. Last time I just made the pockets, and I just happened to find these that fit, and that's what I went with. This time I did it the other way around. I chose those pockets. I chose the tags first, and then made the pockets around it. And I'm going to clip on the edges just so that they don't show when we fold it over. There we go. let's move this and see if it looks halfway decent. Put this back here. Okay, and then we will, see, and I got the purple to match the purple. That's why I chose these papers. Okay, so that will fit. And I can also do a little cutout here. I think that also makes it cute. It can go either way. Sorry, these are under the table. This is the 1.5 inch that I grabbed. So fold you back out so you don't get stuck. And try to line it up. I don't want a big cutout. Yeah, just small enough. And that kind of shows off that pretty little decoration that they did. Alright, so I'm going to make another one of these. Now the one up here is going to be shorter, I think. Once I do that, then I'll measure for the top one, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've already put some little tick marks here. This is, whoops, I didn't want it all the way on the bottom, especially if I want to put some lace there. So I just did that 3/8 up and then measured 2 1/4 and another 2 1/4, and then I measured this guy. So all that's going to go up. So I put a little tick mark here because that's where I want the bottom to be. And I figure, there it is. That's good enough for the top. And then I put a little tick mark here on the tag. So whatever, let's see, from here to here is, where's my ruler? And now that is going to be 1 1/8. So that is how long I'm going to cut this. 1 1/8 by 2 3/4. See if I can do that without forgetting real quick. 1 1/8. Does it even have it? Yeah, it does. So let's do the 2 3/4. Save that. And well, that's got some writing. I don't need that. Wait. Okay, see, I'm already confused. 2 3/4. It's got to be this wide, right? That's not right. 2 3/4. It's got to be this wide. So this has got to be only 1 1/8. That doesn't. Did I say 2 1/8? It's got to be 2 1/8. 1 2 1/8. Whoa! That's how easy my brain gets confused. It just looked a little too small. 1 1/8. So what they say, measure twice, cut once. So let's hope this is it. Little scory tool. Now remember, don't press too hard like I do. I'll get so excited, it's like, oh, I've got to press down hard. Then when I go to fold it, the paper's ripped, or even the cardboard's ripped. Or not cardstock, yeah, cardstock's ripped. So let's see if I'm even close. Okay. That's my measuring tool, my little finger. So let's see if I'm close. Oh, okay, that worked. It just seemed so small, didn't it? So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this bottom part off. That's why I chose this, because we won't miss that part. And I'm going to use my choppy tool because my scissor cutting is not good. So there's the mark I made. Voila! The cute little tag. Okay, I'm going to punch a little bitty spot there too. And then I'm going to ink them all up with my vintage photo to give it that nice distressed look. And then I'm going to glue them down, and I'll be right back. I lied. I wanted to do something for the background. I forgot about that, so I didn't glue it down yet. I did distress it. It doesn't really show a whole lot on these pieces. You can see a little bit, but at least it hides that white, you know, from when we cut it. Now, when we put these down, you know, there's going to be all this white space here that I personally don't like. So this is antique paper. Did I already say that? And I'm just going to use a part of this to cover the background. And just to make it pretty, I love it. Well, I do want to get that. I don't necessarily need straight edges. I like that torn, grungy look. Let's get rid of this top. Yeah, come on. Tear like you're supposed to. Yeah. So I like the way it just adds color. Oh, you go that way. And you go down here and you go up there. And I'm going to tear the rest of this down. Maybe if I use the side of my thumb, it'll tear more at one time. There we go. And let's see. I'll do that. All these things we want to move around. I don't want to put the pockets too close to that because my things get so chunky it might get hard. So I want to get it a little way. That's why I got like a ½ inch mark there. So at least the purple will show. And I think that will work. So it doesn't have to make any sense. It just has to cover up the background and it will be pretty, trust me. I've done this at least once before, so trust me. There we go. The main thing is I don't want people to stress. So you were that way. And I'm going to, oh my goodness, there it is. I haven't used my glue stick in a while, so hopefully it's not dried up. It's taken me longer to, I was doing 2 wall hangings. I finished one and I just started on another one. And it's needle turn applique. And this one is huge. I thought it was just going to be a little thingy, but it's almost like a lap quilt. And it's got tons of different flowers on it, so it's going to be pretty. It's just time consuming. And when I get interested in something new, then the stuff I was working on just kind of like fades. I was like, no, this is more fun. I don't think I'm the only one, because I know everybody has works in progress. That's pretty much what everything gets to be with me, work in progress. If I leave it alone, then I forget all about it. I was cleaning up and I found some things, patterns. I'm like, why haven't I made this yet? I'm like, this would be so cute. And so that's what I did. So I need to learn to, do 2 things at once. You know, part of the day, do one thing, and let's try that up. Okay, now we're going to use our trusty stamp here with some coffee archival ink that I love. It has just that right look to it and kind of a shimmer. And maybe between. And we know this part's going to show a little, so we'll just do a few dabs wherever we think it might not get covered. There we go. Oh, don't forget the corner. There we go. And we can stamp the excess off there. And, okay, so covered up those tick marks. Okay, so I can still see this tick mark down here. So I'm going to use my art glitter glue because it's got this nice little thin nozzle and it holds it well and dries pretty quick, so that I'm not actually accidentally touching it and smoothing things all over the place. So it's coming out like a little dit dot, dit dot, dit dot. Whoops, I'm gonna put it the wrong way, silly. Let's clear it up a little bit. Like I said, it hasn't been used in a couple weeks. When I wash my hands, you can really see a little callus there from poking myself with the needle. And it's like, I'm not ashamed. I've got quilter's hands between the ink of the journaler's hands. It's cool. Whee! All right, so like I said, here's a tick mark, and I'm going to put it on there, concentrating. Let's see. I get it straight with the bottom. Does that look straight? Oh, hey you, get under. Okay. Got a little bit of a leaking going on. And I like to press and make sure it really has good contact. And just in case I put too much on, let's see. Okay, so that the tag will be safe in there. And the next one, okay, let's do the same thing. I hope everyone's doing well. I was just having a hot flash and I thought about the heat. And yeah, we're in upstate New York, so it's not supposed to get hot, but it does. We have some heat wave going on right now, so it's in the 90s, or up to 90 in certain areas. And I grew up in Georgia, so it's still not the same because Georgia's got that humidity. And I am not heat tolerant, even though I was born and raised in it. I just had heat stress and heat strokes all the time, so that's why I wanted to move back up here so bad. Yeah, heat strokes are just no fun. And you try to get up and do your garden early in the morning at 8 o'clock and it's already 80, 90 degrees. It's like, what? So I did not enjoy that. All right, so I still make sure it goes this way. And on the other one, I know I went ahead and doubled over and touched it, and that was a cool little layering thing. Oh, I almost forgot to cut the edges. This time I just didn't do it. I just didn't want that bulk. If you don't know what I mean. Last time I had it overlapping, that's the word, overlapping, and that was cute. I can't remember who I followed, but if you look at the video that I did before in the last journal, could have been Angela Kerr, because she's got a ton of great ideas, and it could have been her. But in the other video, I did link her video. I just did not feel like looking at my own video, because I think I like the challenge of doing it differently and trying to figure it out, because I've got to work my brain and I can decide where I want it. Oops, we're going to cover up that pretty flower, but that's okay. Let's make sure it's straight. And this you can put wherever you like. I just didn't want it all lined up. I wanted it to be a little wonky. Okay, close this up. And let's see whether or not some of these fit. These should be dry enough now. Okay, that still fits. That fits. How is that? Oh. Must have got too much there, but that's okay. So they're about even. Yeah. I don't know why I'm going for perfection. Do not go for perfection. There we go. And I can even chop that off a little bit if I don't want it right on the edge. So I might do that just a tad. I don't know why I don't want it on the edge. There we go. I guess I didn't want it hitting anything and getting torn. So, I'll take these out just in case they get rent. Because I still need to decorate. This is pretty enough. I really like this. Because it matches the colors and I didn't even realize that. You know how well that'll look. And sometimes it just feels like it needs a little something. So let me think about that real quick and I'll see. I'm gonna try to do minimal because I really like the color going on here. Okay, be right back. Okay, this is what I have so far. I just wanted to do a little bit. And look at this cool button. That is so cool. I love buttons. Then I got these little bitty one, this little flower one. Okay, let me go ahead and just start. Shake this up. I don't know why. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac because I'm using the cheesecloth, and it just sticks better and works with fabric and paper. I love this stuff. I'm just going to lay it and just kind of squish it, get it all in my fingers. This is the fun part, except when it doesn't want to leave you. Here, won't stick to plastic as much. Okay, and then we're going to use it to put the button on. Now, how do we want the button? There. Comes up through the middle. And I thought these would just be for fun. Plus bring in the pink from, you know, the background. There we go. I can't remember where I got these teeny tiny buttons from. I want to say Joann's. I haven't been there in so long, so I don't know. Let me tell you, I have saved a lot of money. I save so much money. Why not going out? I just, after I pay my bills, whatever's left over, it would like go to, you know, Hobby Lobby, Joann's. What was that, Tuesday morning? I find a lot of cool stuff. And, you know, with this stay at home, it's making me use up my stash instead of just the fun of buying more stash, because that really is a fun part, is buying new stuff. And this is forcing me to use it, which is good, because I have an old car. I am so scared that it is going to break down someday. She's like 17 years old. It's a PT Cruiser, and I absolutely love her. But she's getting old like me, and what happened there? So I gotta start saving. And believe me, I have a whole room full here. I won't be hurting for craft stuff. I need to use up all this fabric. I've got like 2 bookcases. And I need to start making quilts, which I am. I miss making the little quilts for the kids, and I take them to the hospital, you know, for the sick kids to enjoy, and that's always fun. Okay, that wasn't too hard. I think that's going to be it. I didn't go overboard. It just needed a little something, and I forgot to do these. That always helps. I'm going to do the back side. You can see the difference it makes once you edge it. If you like that look, if you like a cleaner look, definitely do that. This is just my jam, right? Do I sound weird? Are we allowed to say that when we're this age? I'm pushing 60. But I want to be that cool spinster, not the one sitting out front throwing rocks at kids. All right, there we go. That page is done. Pretty pretty. And again, I forgot I could go ahead and sew around it. I think this will be in the way and I don't want to sew over it. I can always do just a couple of sides or just one side, or I can come back with some lace. So those are always options, but I'm gonna call this baby done. So I hope that gives you a little bit of, you know, inspiration and some ideas what to do and how to figure things out, because I am mathematically challenged, or is it engineering challenged? Yeah. So that's it. Y'all have a great day and happy crafting. Bye-bye.